on that sort of romance front, I've been watching a new show on Disney Plus that kind of has a romance angle to it. The new show Pam and Tommy. Have you seen the
Okay.
ads and previews for that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it's an 8 episode, somewhat biographical drama series about the sort of marriage, love story, and obviously subsequent sex tape of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
Oh, hectic.
So it follows. It starts off with how they met, and then how quickly the marriage all came about, and then the leak of the sex tape to what comes after that. There's only been 3 episodes released so far. They have new episodes every, I think they might be Tuesday or Wednesday night. And it's got Lily James playing Pamela Anderson. Lily James is probably most famous for Downton Abbey, Cinderella, and Baby Driver. And for the role, she had to go through a ton of makeup and prosthetics. They've got her wearing multiple different wigs, a prosthetic forehead. I was like, I've never heard of a prosthetic forehead before. Fake eyebrows, fake teeth, obviously fake boobs, and blue contact lenses. And it works. She looks exactly like Pamela Anderson in her heyday. And then Tommy Lee was a surprising acting choice. They picked Sebastian Stan, who's probably most famous for the Winter Soldier in the Marvel movies.
Okay, cool.
And again, he has a ton of prosthetics. He had to dye his hair black. He wears brown contact lenses, covered in fake tattoos, which that's got to be a nightmare every time they film an episode or a scene, just going through the makeup to put the tattoos on. He has a fake nose, fake nipple rings, and at one point a animatronic penis.
All right.
Because there's one scene where he has a conversation with his own penis, which is moving around and like talking back to him about, I think I'm in love with Pamela Anderson after like one day.
Yeah, cool.
So
wow,
it's like you can sort of see where this show goes. It's not fully drama, so there's plenty of comedy in there, and yeah, like really enjoyable. The supporting cast is stacked with sort of comedic talent as well. Seth Rogen and Nick Offerman are in this show as well, and they're the sort of two people that get the sex tape and then sell the sex tape. So they play a pretty pivotal role in the story.
You should have just led with Nick Offerman is in this show, and I'll watch it, whatever it is. I'm in 100%. I'm in, and Seth Rogen, but Nick just the pinnacle. So yeah, no, I'm gonna watch that.
Oh, it's really good. Like 3 episodes in, the first episode was a bit weird because it focuses on Seth Rogen and his character, and I was like, who is this guy? Like, I'm watching a show called Pam and Tommy, and I'm 15 minutes in, and I haven't seen Pam or Tommy yet. Like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
So, one thing I didn't need to see was Seth Rogen masturbating, like full blatant in your face masturbation. I was like, whoa.
Okay.
So it's a pretty graphic show at times.
Yeah, cool.
And apparently Tommy Lee gave his approval for the show. Pamela Anderson did not. So interesting to sort of see how it goes into the story and how it portrays each of them as it goes forward. What else was there? Tommy Lee's a bit of a weirdo in this show. Like, I assume he was just a pretty like arrogant rock star type person at his peak, but this show takes him to another level. And either Sebastian Stan is huge, or they've done some serious jock stuffing.
Okay. Yeah.
There's some scenes where he's walking around in like a little thong G-string thing, and I was just like, that's right there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's pretty much it. Like the scene where he's talking to his penis is definitely like the funniest moment, but overall the show's like a really cool story so far. 3 episodes in,
Yeah, cool.
and it'll be one that I watch every week when it drops on, I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. But
Yeah.
make sure you're around the right people to watch it. Don't be trying to watch this one with little kids or anything running around because
Yeah.
it's in your face.
That makes sense.
Commentary Booth is a fan-funded production of Jamie Apps Media. You can support the podcast alongside our magazine, Pario Magazine, on Patreon at patreon.com/Jamie Apps Media. The following people supported at the community support group level or higher, and you cannot fathom how incredibly appreciative we are for their support. Blake Robinson, Brian and June Hart, Courtney Paulson, Darren Hackliff, Jackson Carr, and Tracy Apps.